Hello and welcome to our bank holiday video summary of our industry news, brought to you by Estate Agent Today and Letting Agent Today. With just days to go till the general election, it's been the politicians who've been making the news this week and the agency industry letting its voice be heard loud and clear in response. On the lettings side, Ed Miliband's Labour Party has put flesh on the bones of its policy to reform the private rental sector. It wants three things in particular: to cap rent increases at the rate of inflation over proposed new 3-year default tenancy, to introduce a legal requirement for agents and landlords to disclose the rent charge to previous tenants, and to restrict tax relief for landlords whose properties fall below basic standards. Now, the lettings industry has been vocal in saying it wants rogue letting agents and landlords rounded up and thrown out of business. But most of the industry regards Labour's proposals as wrong. Bodies like ALA say rent caps will push up rents at the start of a tenancy as landlords try to anticipate rising costs. And 3-year tenancies lack the flexibility for landlords and tenants alike that is currently found in 6-month tenancies. But there appears strong public support for Labour's proposals, and some in the industry back them too. Lisa Simon of the Carter-Jones Lettings Agency says whether we like them or not, these proposals may be on their way. And both rent caps and longer tenancies allow agents, landlords and tenants more security in terms of calculating their finances. It was not just lettings that was the subject of new Labour policy this week. Miliband also said he would scrap first-time buyer stamp duty on homes up to £300,000, and he would force developers to give priority to first-time buyers when selling new-build homes. The NAEA says this is a good idea, but some estate agents believe no stamp duty will push up demand and so push up prices. In other news this week, there appeared no chance of the supply of new homes increasing much, whoever wins the election and whatever politicians may promise. A survey by Knight Frank says delivering more than 180,000 new homes a year is completely unachievable, according to 67% of housbuilders. Only 9% of housebuilders say it is possible to build more than 200,000 residential units a year. That's the minimum considered to be required to even come close to the growth in demand in homes. Elsewhere in the industry this week, there has been some wobbles in the housing market. Countryride, which sells 1 in every 10 homes in Britain, says there are difficult market conditions across the country at the moment, with reduced sales volumes and uncertainty caused by, yes, you guessed it, the general election. Meanwhile, figures from Connells also show a slump in the market. Viewings are down 11% and agreed sales are down 10%. And mortgage approvals have shown a 10% fall in March compared to the same month last year. According to the British Bankers Association, this is the 9th month in a row that mortgage approvals have fallen below the level of a year earlier. Away from politics and the market, it's been a tough week for Foxtons. The agency had its windows smashed by vandals in a protest against gentrification in Brixton, South London. There's been widespread condemnation of the vandalism. Finally, we end on some good news, and it's surprising news too. Just when you thought everyone in the country hated estate agents, a survey by Agents Giving, the industry's main charity, shows something quite different. It reveals that an overwhelming 91% of the public felt agents gave a level of service that was average, good or excellent. The survey was conducted amongst over 820,000 people and also tackled the thorny subject of agents' fees. It discovered that more than 1 in 5 people thought estate agents charged commission of 5% when selling a home. In reality, as we all know, the average is under 2%. And on that bombshell, as someone used to say on TV, that's it from our video wrap of the week. There's plenty of industry news about at the moment, so do please check in online with Estate Agent Today and Letting Agent Today for the latest updates. We'll be back next weekend when the election will be over, but the arguments no doubt will still be in full swing. See you next time.